Hello, I'm Nadia. Today in this video I'm going to explain about binomial probability function or as known as binomial distribution. Okay, before I proceed, let me zoom the video of my notes. Okay, there you go. Binomial distribution is quite simple distribution to understand, so don't worry, I will help you through this video. So let's start. Okay, to begin with, let's start with the definition. A binomial random variable is the number of successes in n repeated trials of a binomial experiment. The probability distribution of a binomial random variable is called binomial distribution, or also known as Bernoulli distribution. The mean for binomial distribution is n times p, while the variance is n times p times 1 minus p, or n times p times q. N stands for the number of trials, while p stands for the probability of success. Okay, we move on to the properties. A binomial experiment is a statistical experiment that has the following properties. The experiment consists of n repeated trials. The number of observations, n, is fixed. Each trial can result in just two possible outcomes. Just two. We call one of these outcomes a success and the other a failure. The probability of success is denoted by P, same on every trial. Same goes to the probability of failure denoted by Q. The trials are independent, that is, the outcome on one trial does not affect the outcome on other trials. Okay, next, the binomial formula. As you can see, that is the formula ntx times p to the power of x times 1 minus p to the power of n minus x. X represents number of successes, n is the number of trials, p is the probability of success, and q is the probability of failure. Ntx is the number of combinations of n taken x at a time. Usually, I calculate NCX using a scientific calculator. You will get an immediate answer, and this is the easiest way to calculate it. Or you can use the factorial formula. So here's the factorial formula. NCX equals to n factorial over n minus x factorial times with x factorial. Now move on to the examples. Let's do some examples. Okay, example 1. Suppose a die is tossed 5 times. What is the probability of getting exactly 2 fours? So let's extract all the information that we can get from the question. Okay, the number of trials, n, will be 5. The number of success, x, will be 2. The success will be getting the number 4. Okay, next, the probability of success is 1 over 6. Why? Because in a die, there will be 6 faces and we only want the number 4. So the probability of getting the number 4 is 1 over 6. Next, the probability of failure is 1 minus p, 1 minus 1 over 6, and we will get 5 over 6. Okay, now let's try to put the figures in the formula. It will be something like this. 5 choose 2 times with 1 over 6 to the power of 2 times with 5 over 6 to the power of 5 minus 2 will be 3. And that's the answer. So let's try another example. Alright, example 2. The probability that a letter will be delivered anywhere in Malaysia in 2 days or less is 0.84. If a college graduate is sending job applications to 5 companies and they are all due in 2 days. Find the probability that 4 arrive within 2 days. So here, the success will be the letter arrive within 2 days. The failure will be the letter does not arrive within 2 days. The probability of success will be 0.84. The probability of failure, Q, will be 1 minus P, which is equal to 0.16. Okay, and the number of applications will be 5. X will be number of applications that targeted to arrive, which equals to 4. So let's put all the figures in the formula. It will be something like this. 5 choose 4 times with 0.8 to the power of 4 times with 0.16 to the power of 5 minus 4, which is 1. So the answer will be 0.3983. The probability that 4 of the 5 letters will arrive on time is 0.3983. Let's try the last example. Okay, example 3, our last example. The question is, the probability that a student is accepted to a prestigious college is 0.3. If 5 students from same school apply, what is the probability that at most 2 are accepted? Let's list down what we can get from the question. The number of trials n will be the number of students apply, which is 5. The number of success x will be the number of students accepted, will be 0, 1, and 2. Why? Because the question asks for at most 2. The probability of success will be 0.3. The probability of failure will be 1 minus 0.3 will be 0.7. Okay, we have to sum all of these probabilities. So it will be like this. 5 choose 0 times with 0.3 to the power of 0 times with 0.7 to the power of 5 plus 5 choose 1 times 0.3 to the power of 1 times with 0.7 to the power of 5 minus 1 is 4 plus 5 choose 2 times with 0.3 to the power of 2 times with 0.7 to the power of 5 minus 2 is 3. And the answer will be 0.8369. So I guess that is all. Overall, this is what binomial distribution is all about. I really hope that you guys really understand what I've been explaining. Feel free to comment and rate this video. And thank you for watching. Bye.